Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be telling you a story about the psychic. Do like a backstory behind it. Also, I'll tell you exactly how I felt when I left the psychic, like just everything. So me, Brianna, and Michael are talking, and we joke around all the time about like seeing a psychic and all that. We're always like, yeah, let's go, and then we never do it. Well, we were in San Antonio this weekend on the 3rd, and we decided to actually go. So we look up reviews on one, and this lady had almost a 5-point star review or whatever. We call her up, we're like asking her what times we can go see her, this and that. So she's like, yeah, whatever. It was $50 to get the psychic reading. It was like your past, present, future plus your love cards or whatever. And your girl's been single for like 5 years, and I had to go see what was up about that. Like, Brianna's already seen a psychic, and so have Michael, and the things that they have told them beforehand had either been true, came true. Like, okay, I'm the only one that has never been to a psychic. Like, I'm gonna go do that. People have their theories on like it's bad, and then people have like the theories that it's good, but it doesn't hurt to try. Go to the lady, like, we're all so nervous at this point. We get to her house, I'm the first one to go in. Like, my heart is racing at this point. I go in and, I knock on the door or whatever, she answered. From seeing her, I'm like, shit, this is the fakest thing I've ever seen. Like, it was one at a time that we could go in. And so Michael and Brianna had to stay in the car. I'm about to get murdered, y'all. Like, this is not cool. Well, I go in or whatever, and I sit down, y'all. My hands were sweating so bad. That's how nervous I was. And I was just like, holy shit, like, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really sitting down, I'm doing this. So she's reading my fortune. And like I said, before I play the audio or anything, I'm going to tell you exactly how I felt. You can see why, like, my mind has changed now. I go in, I sit down, she tells me straight to my face, and this is what makes me so scared. She goes, I'm going to be 110% honest with you, good or bad. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, this is it. Like, I'm about to know my death. She's like pulling out the cards, she's shuffling them. Hold out the 50 in one hand and show me your palm in the other. She goes, make a wish inside and say one out loud. So I do that or whatever. I wish to be successful like anyone else would wish for, like, out loud, but I'm not gonna tell you what I wish for, like the one she told me to keep inside. Shuffling the cards, I want you to pick 15 out of it. She was like, you can shuffle through it, you can mix and match it, but just keep it face down. So I'm flipping through it, and whenever I felt like it was right to pull, I pulled them. So I pulled them, put 15 on the table. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'm gonna be single forever. Like, it's like all these crazy things was popping in my head. Like, she's reading, I legit start cry, but like, there's so much tears like building up in my eyes, because the first minute she goes into it was literally what I cry to my friends about all the time. And no, it's not about love. It was just about like how I feel stuck, how I just don't feel like I belong in this small town, how I feel like I should just be doing something else, other than just being here, because I legit feel stuck in this small town. Like, she goes and tells me this, and it's like spot on up until this part. And in this moment, you guys, I legit was hearing it as present. I was like wanting to believe she was saying it present. So I was like, I don't believe any of this. This is all fake. She's like making this up. She tells this to everybody. And guys, when I replayed the audio, everything was in past tense. My mind at that moment wanted to hear it as present. I'll play the audio obviously, but she was like saying like about love and all this, and she was like, there's this man. And the whole time I'm thinking she's like saying it now, and she's like, you don't want to let go, this and that. I'm like, man, like, I've been single for 5 years. What is she talking about? She's crazy. This is all fake. Like, I really want to just get up and grab my $50 because this is a waste of time. I was just about to get up and go at this point. Like, I was like, man, like, I wasted $50. $50 I could have spent on food. I'm just like so like ready to leave. My heart is still racing because I'm just like, I'm so pissed off at this point. I'm like, this is so stupid. She finishes up, and like the things that she was saying was just not making sense to me. I walk out of the house, and I'm so pissed off at this point. And I get in the car, and Michael and Brianna are like, oh my god, like, how was it? Was it worth it? This and that. And I was like, no, like, this is stupid. I mean, if y'all want to spend y'all's $50, go ahead. So Michael goes in. He literally walks in and walks out. I want to say with like 20 minutes. Like, it was so fast. I don't want to say less than 20. It was like 15. And he walked in and out. And Michael at this point was like, y'all, like, I am shaking. Everything that she said was so true, this and that. I was like, wow, at least someone got a real reading, So then Brianna goes in, and Brianna comes out, and she's like, guys, like, everything that she said was the same thing that the psychic said last time. Like, she went to one in Houston, so she was like, it's the exact same thing that she said. Like, this is so crazy. At that point, I'm like so upset, because I'm like, you guys, like, I just got ripped off. Like, y'all, got like real readings, and I'm over here like, what the heck? It's not until I play the audio that I realized everything was past And I don't know why in that moment I thought it was present, but I did. And I was so shocked. So shocked. Oh my god, just thinking about it is making me tear up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio.
I'm good, and you? I'm good. My name's Audrey. What is your name? Rachel. Rachel, is your first time getting a reading? Yes. Come to my office. Are you guys from Houston? Yes. Your sister's visiting? Yeah. I want you to 15 cards and you run to the deck, please. Facing down. I'm gonna read for you. I'm gonna be 110% honest with one on whatever I see, whether it's good or it's bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, not lying. Make sure you're coding anything here. Let me go and see both of your palms out, please. And if there's any questions left over that I didn't answer during the reading, you may ask me at the end. What do you see right now? Very strongly. From your voice, from your vibrations, it shows to me you are a very kind person. You come from a good nature. You've always been there for others. But it shows to me when you need help, you need guidance, there is nobody there to help you out. I am seeing you take a step or two forward. You try to pursue a love and career. But something keeps bringing you 4 or 5 steps backwards. You feel like your life is at a standstill at a stop sign. You don't know which way, which direction you're heading in. It shows to me you wear a smile on your face. You try folding those around you. But in your heart and in your soul, I see there's living a lot of hurt and a lot of sadness, confusion, disappointment. I see you've been having a lot of many restless nights. You toss and you turn. It shows to me because there's somebody you love and you care for. When you love somebody, you love them withdrawal, 110%. It shows to me that this man's been very distant.
Okay, so that whole part about basically like feeling stuck, you wear a smile on your face, because I, like everyone, goes through points in their time where they get really sad and depressed because they don't know where. I'm still young, like I'm in my early 20s and I'm not gonna know what the heck I'm doing, you know, but I just go with the flow. And sometimes going with the flow kind of gets, I don't know, it kind of like makes me really sad about it. He said that, y'all, I legit got like tears in my eyes and I was just like, oh my god, like I literally, you know, talk to my friends about this like almost on a daily basis, because I just feel like I said, I don't belong here. Like I feel like I should be doing something else. Like I shouldn't be in this small town. When she was like, you know, there's a lot of hurt and sadness and stuff, like 2017 I experienced the worst thing anybody could ever experience. Oh my god, just thinking about it makes me want to cry. It was so traumatizing that I just try to push it off. And so when she said that, like I was just like, fuck, like don't cry, don't, like thinking about it makes me want to cry. When that all happened 2017, I went harder at the gym. Like I, you know, dedicated basically my life to the gym. Like I'm either at work, gym, or sleeping. My best friends moved to San Antonio, you know. This whole year has just been so crazy that I've been just focusing on myself and just finding myself and loving myself. That's when I believed her. Up until this next part that I play you, I completely was just like, no, like, this is so fake. I do not believe this. All she wants is my $50. Quick, 150 because all 3 of us win type of thing. She goes in and says there's a man. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, I'm not seeing anyone. I haven't seen anyone in 5 years. Like, that whole Tinder thing, like, that was not even, I don't even consider it anything. So I'm just like, what is she talking about? This lady's crazy.
It's been very distant towards you. There's a lover that you care for that's been very distant.
Okay, so like I said, everything that I was hearing as present. But if I look back, it's all past tense. So I'm just like, oh my god, it makes sense now.
It's very hot and cold towards you. It's showing to me that this man has one foot in this relationship and one foot out. You're giving 110%, but you are not receiving the same in return. It shows to me at times you feel like getting up, you feel like walking away because you're the only one fighting, you are the only one trying. But it shows to me that there's a reason this man's in your heart and you have not moved on or went forward. Because this is your true love, your soulmate and companion. Can you please give me his first name?
Just trying to think. I don't have anyone. The last relationship, his name was.
How long was you involved with him?
4 years.
4 years. And when did you and him cut ties from each other?
I want to say.
Well, it shows to me he hasn't had a lot of good luck in love. It shows to me you've never had a lot of trouble finding love. It's been keeping it, holding on to it, and pursuing. It shows to me that this man's been thinking of you very strongly. He does love you. He does care for you. He wants to connect with you. His actions, his words were completely different. It shows to me he picks up the phone, he wants to communicate, he wants to reach out to you, but something draws you and him away from each other. When you and this man met, everything was starting off great. The love, the connection, the communication. But something's drifted you and him away from each other. I see there was a lot of negativity, arguing, disagreeing. Something's drifted you and him away from each other. I'm seeing an obstacle. It's coming from a...
Okay, so basically whenever she's talking about my ex from so long ago, the whole time I'm like, what the hell, like anyone could say this. But when she goes in to start talking about like he's been wanting to reach out to you, let me tell you, I haven't talked to this guy since 2016. And that's when he apologized to me about everything that ever happened between us. Maybe I'll do a story time about that. But each other on social media, yeah. Like, he's watched my he's watched, like, my Instagram stories. Which, who doesn't? Like, everyone's, like, watching stuff like that. But I've noticed, and oh my god, if he ever watches this, I'm so sorry for saying this. But I have noticed that he's one of the first people, if not the first, like, group of people to see my story. Which I get it. People are on Instagram, you know. I've noticed that, and me and my best friend have always talked about this. You know, everyone says things about their ex and stuff like that, but it's never been malicious or anything. Like, it's just laughing, like, aha, you know, they watch it, like, yes, all the cute type of thing, like, you know, but we're obviously kidding, like, that was such a long time ago type of thing. And you guys, oh my god, I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video, but anyway, so it goes into talking about a third party. Now, it's already known, like everyone knows, he cheated on me with this girl that he had dated before me. And, you know, it was very heartbreaking, of course, because when you're in high school, you think that's the love of your life. You think you're gonna get married to this person type of thing, which is the funniest thing to think about looking back, because it was like, we were so young, like, what the hell were you thinking, you know? Like, of course, getting cheated on breaks you down. Like, you just feel like you're not, like, worthy enough, you know, everyone's gonna do that to you type of thing. And being single for the past 5 years has taught me he's not the only one. I am good enough. It wasn't my fault. You know, just things like that. I've learned to love myself. I've learned to, like, not fucking care anymore about any of it. Like, I've let go. And when I did, it was like the biggest weight lift, the biggest, like, everything just off of me. And like I said, 2017, I dedicated myself to the gym. Like, you know, you lose yourself after things like that, and I let myself lose myself for, like, when did I graduate? 13, 14, 15, 16, 3 years. And I was like, hell no, it's time to get my life back type of thing, okay? So, you know, if you're out there and you're dealing with that, girl or guy, get up and just fucking do you. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to make yourself happy. So if you're going to be sad about it, you know, it's only gonna get worse. So just get up, find a hobby. Put all that negativity into something positive, because it is so easy to be negative and it's so hard to be positive. That's the biggest thing that I've learned. I forgot who told me that or what YouTuber I watched, and they was just saying, like, it's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to be like, oh, today sucks, you know? And it's harder to be like, I'm gonna have a better day. It's hard to say that, but when you go out there and you fake it till you make it, oh, I love that teacher that told me that. Fake it till you make it, honestly. Because, you know, people are watching. People are always going to be watching, so just make sure you keep that in mind. Anyways, so I'll head into the third party, because this is where I lose my mind.
A woman that is very jealous, envious, vindictive, manipulating. She wanted to see you to fail. She wanted to see you to suffer physically, emotionally, and financially. She's cursed you. She's worked your black magic. She's worked your black candles to see you to hurt, to see you never to pursue. She didn't want to see you to prosper physically, within love, or financially. It shows to me career. You're destined to help people. You're destined to do great things. But the work you're doing is truly not in your heart and in your favor. You want to be doing more. What are you currently doing?
So when she goes in and says black magic, bitch, I almost lost it. Then I was thinking, you know what? I've, like, heard people say, if you ever get a psychic and they say you have black magic, run. Like, it's fake. You know, get your money back and run. But when she's like black magic, one, I don't believe in that. I kind of believe in, like, bad luck, but not no girl cursing me. Because first of all, bitch, we gonna be fighting if you curse me. Third party, it's true. Like, he cheated on me with another girl, you know, and, like, she tried to be friends with me to my face, try to act like nothing ever happened, until I was just like, bitch, like, I know, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know, I kind of believe it, I kind of don't, but I don't think this girl put black magic on me. I don't believe in it. But I was like, man, it does make sense because, like, I've been single for so long. But I do think, like, that kind of tied in with the whole him cheating on me type of thing with her. So, oh, and then she goes in into asking me into this question. My mind went blank, guys. I'm telling you, like, I went blank. The whole time I'm just like in disbelief. Like, I didn't believe her because remember, I wasn't hearing anything correctly she was saying. Everything that I heard was like present, but when I played it back, it was past tense. So in the moment, I didn't believe her. And so when she asked me, what do you want to be doing? Or what are you currently doing? So I told her I'm a makeup artist. And she goes, what do you really want to be doing? And when me and Michael listened back to that, we paused it and we both looked at each other and said, YouTube. Like, you really want to pursue YouTube, but I'm so consumed in everything else that it's hard to put out videos, you know, and content when you're working a full-time job and you're going to the gym and all that. And I give kudos to the people that can actually do it because they've been doing it for so long. But for me personally, I just can't as of right now, but I know I do want to like be in the YouTube community and be out there and stuff like that. So anyway, sorry, I'm like rambling. So we paused it and like both said YouTube, that's really what you want to be doing. And then we go and play it and I'm just like, man, like imagine if I really did tell her like YouTube and stuff, like would she have given me a different prediction or would she have still given me what she said, which is kind of spot on.
Artist.
What do you want me to do?
I know I want to be like bigger with it. Like I don't want to be so local.
You don't want to be one of the faces that just get lost in the crowd. You want to be known. You have so many goals, so many dreams, so many financial goals. It shows to me you've been trying to set aside some money to hide, set a savings for yourself. But every time you seem to try to do that, something comes up, you have to pay something. It shows to me when you get money in your hands, it's slipping through your fingers like water. It shows to me there's people that are friends to your face, but they hunt your back not so much you don't include.
Okay, so when she talks about my financial problems, you guys, I think Michael's the one that pointed out, because I was like, dude, like, she doesn't know what she's talking about, you know? Like, the whole time, I don't want to believe what's happening. That's just how, like, determined I was to not believe anything this lady was saying. I was like, dude, Rachel, what happened to you recently that you were just like, you were putting money away? Like, I'm putting money away so I can save up for a laptop to edit in my room. Like, little things for my YouTube channel, because I do want to grow, like I said. And so he was like, Rachel, you've been trying to save up for like this and this and that, but what happened recently? And I was like, shit, I broke my phone. 2 years having my phone, you guys, I finally, like, the screen is all cracked on. And 2 days after that, you guys, a rock hit my windshield. And that's money that I did not plan on spending. And then after that, my battery on my phone has been acting up so bad, so I had to go to Apple and get a new battery. Like, all these little things that are happening, like, she's right, like, it's slipping through my hands like water. And when Michael said that, it was just like, okay, this lady, you know, I'm kind of believing her 80% of what she's saying.
How much you don't know who to trust and who to believe in. It's showing to me God is providing all these blessings for you. He wants to see you succeed. He wants to see you prosper. But it's showing to me, on the other hand, the enemy wants to see you to fail, wants to see you to suffer. I'm saying you're blocked. You're spiritually blocked. All 7 of your energies, your auras, your chakras, they are completely down. It's not allowing true love to enter your life. Now it's showing to me, I see there's somebody that does care for you, that wants to enter in your life, but your energies are blocked off, your heart chakra. And it's showing to me, I do see good things coming to you career-wise. I see a new destination for you. Are you planning on moving or taking a vacation?
Yeah, in the summer, I plan on taking a vacation.
Okay. Now I want to show you results. I've been doing this for over a little bit of 15 years now. All 7 of your energies. I don't know if you're too familiar with your chakras, but all 7 of your chakras, they're completely blocked off. They're supposed to be like their brightest colors. And when your energies are blocked off and you have this negativity building up in your life, because this negativity has been affecting you for many years, not a few days, not a few weeks. And the more that it's been building up, you've been seeing more effect in it. Now you've been pushing it off your shoulder and hoping it's getting better, but it's only getting worse.
When she goes into saying like that I've been pushing it off and hoping it gets better, that's true. Like, I've literally just been like, you know what, I'll meet someone, or you know what, this and that, which is true. You know, everyone hypes themselves up and stuff. But then as of 2017, like, I keep referring to it because that's the year like I really self-grew and self-loved. So when she's saying all this, I'm like, man, like, it's true. Like, you know, you don't know how much of a wall you put up and how much like people can sense that and like feel that. Like, You know, you don't want to be with someone that has a wallet, basically. I don't know. But when she goes into saying like the candles, like she needs to burn these candles, personally me, like I said, the whole psychic thing, I did not believe. I'm still baffled about it. But since yesterday, something happened to where I believe it. So hold on, let me go ahead and finish the rest of it.
I want to help you realigning your energies, working through the church, working through the Holy Spirits. I need to purchase candles. Each candle comes from God's grounds. They're $50 a candle. They're handcrafted. Now we need 7 candles for 7 days to realign all 7 of your energies.
This is where I'm like, dude, you're so fake. Why are you gonna make me purchase these damn candles for you to pray?
Changes within the first 2 to 3 days. What you're gonna notice is you're gonna have a loved one contacting you, reaching out to you. You're gonna see better things coming your way. You're gonna feel the weight lifting off your shoulder, getting rid of that confusement. First, you're gonna start another relationship. Things will start off great. The love, the connection, and communication will all be there. But then you'll start noticing problems in your relationship, being more distant, having trust issues, not him being 110% there for you. So it's not going to be permanent. You're going to consistently go in these problems. The problems you had in your past relationship, it will continue to go on in your new relationship that you do start. So it's not something that was wrong with the past relationship. It's your energies that are blocked off. And when they're blocked off, you're not going to be able to spiritually connect with a lover. So that's why communication and all these problems seem to come in. So that's why I was offering the spiritual healing, the guidance, to bring you and your soulmate together and show you results immediately.
Yeah, no, okay.
Life, I see you're healthy. I see a new destination for you. I see that there's a lot of men that are very attracted to you. I do see somebody entering your life soon, but you're going to have these problems again. So I'm just trying to prevent those issues for you by doing the spiritual cleansing and guidance for you. And just realigning all 7 of your energies. But career-wise, things aren't going to start taking off for you until you get rid of this negativity that's surrounding you. I see you're going to be receiving somebody soon. And I just think that you need to be more positive, pick up your energies, be more out there. I see you're going to be starting a new relationship, but it's going to start off great, but then it's going to get bumpy. So when you start experiencing those problems again, well, then you'll know what I was telling you, and then we could go further about getting you help.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, we come in town all the time, so if anything, I could come back.
And if there's anything else you wanted, you could ask me.
Okay, you guys. So I really did not, like I said, I'm just like, I don't believe it. Like, it's just crazy. Up until yesterday, so me and my best friend and my sister were at, like, just shopping around, just randomly. I, haven't been thinking about it. I've just been doing my own thing. And I get a message. I haven't heard from this person in 2 years. He watches all my stories. He sees all my photos type of thing. So why now? Why are you gonna message me now? Like, that was just crazy. And it was just ironic. Like, I mean, it could have just been a coincidence. Like, I went to see her in that, and this is like what she said was in my head. So I've posted gym videos and gym, anything related to the gym, and he works at the gym, not the one I go to, thank the Lord. Anyways, he works at the gym or whatever. He's seen that I posted it, but he wants to say something now. It's just very weird to me. I texted Michael, and he was just like, the psychic goes real. Like, that's just crazy. I still don't want to believe it. I was into saying that I'm gonna enter a relationship soon. Anyone can say that. Like, I could be like, oh, you're gonna enter a relationship in the future. Like, duh, like, still hasn't happened. So it's quick to say that. So that this person was my soulmate, you guys know, like, no, this person cannot be my soulmate. I went through too much with that person for him to be my soulmate. So I don't believe that at all. I kind of believe it. Like I said, it was just very random of him message me out of nowhere. And she did say, like, he's been wanting to reach out to me, but something is always like, no, no. If you've ever had a psychic reading, leave it down below. Tell me if you believed it, yes or no, type of thing. And do you believe in black magic? Also, the chakras, if you're into stuff like that, please let me know. Like, I need to get this curse lifted off of me. So crazy. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in another story time.